Titans! Bitcoin is off to a good start this week, and this is a big week for Ethereum too. So let's talk about all that and a pattern that we're seeing for Bitcoin that could lead us to 100K. Kevart, hit that intro. Let's kick it off with a quick reminder that we're expecting a decision to be made by the SEC for the first Ethereum spot ETF by May 23rd, which is just 3 days from now. And just to get an idea of what the market sentiment is here, Polymarket speculates that there's only a 10% chance of an approval by the end of this month. So it's definitely not looking good based on this. But if Gary surprises us here, then everyone is going to get caught completely off guard. All right, now let's hit the charts. All right, looking at Bitcoin on the 4-hour time frame, we're currently seeing an ascending triangle pattern developing here, which is a bullish continuation pattern. So the concept here is that the candles will continue to coil up while creating higher lows along the way, while also continuously pushing up against this upper resistance line of about 67.4K until it eventually pushes through, because more often than not, these patterns do tend to lead to a continuation of the uptrend. However, this isn't always the case, of course, since we're dealing with probabilities and not certainties. Now, adding to this, if you apply the Bollinger Bands indicator, you can see that we are getting really tight in this region. So I would expect to see a big move within the next couple of days as the candles continue to get tighter in this region. Zooming out to the weekly time frame for Bitcoin, the stage appears to be set for a continuation of the uptrend. We had a very strong weekly candle close with this big green candle here that put us back above the 8 EMA or exponential moving average, which is this purple line that we were riding along since late September of last year before we lost the support of it a few weeks ago. And adding to that, as you may recall from earlier last week, we spoke of this hidden bullish divergence resulting from having lower lows on the RSI or relative strength index and higher lows on the candles above it here. And with the stochastic RSI bottomed out, meaning that Bitcoin is oversold, we now have the blue line crossing over the orange line. So the next thing I'm looking out for now is to see the blue line leading the orange line back into this channel up here. And finally, looking at the weekly time frame once again for Bitcoin, you can see that we're currently forming this bull flag pattern here, which is a very bullish pattern as the name would suggest. So the components here consist of having a pole and a flag channel. And the way to determine the breakout price target is to carry the length of the pole to the bottom of the channel where you're expecting the breakout to occur. And when you do that, we can see that our price target is a little over 100K. And right now, Bitcoin is currently pushing against the upper resistance line of this flag, so we'll have to keep a close eye on this pattern. And by comparison, this breakout price target actually aligns very well with our 1.618 Fibonacci level of about 102K when you use the Fibonacci retracement tool, measuring from the top of the previous bull run to the bottom of the previous bear market.
Titans, we are your one-stop source for guiding you through this Bitcoin bull run. Please join us as we continue to provide the latest market and technical analysis that are going to give you that edge.